Ahoy, passengers. You're listening to Wild Magic, the Soul of the Sea. I'm Stephen, and I play the role of Taryn. I welcome you aboard, but be warned, explicit language lies ahead. Embarking is not recommended for minnows, moppets, minors, or those with a sensitive constitution. Content warnings and music credits can be found on the parchment below.
Welcome back, Scallywags. Longtime listeners of the podcast. Today, we are in a new space. A new space. Things might sound different. People are sitting at new seats, so group dynamics might change. A lot of weird stuff in the air.
I have a lot more space to make eye contact with Leaf. It's gonna get weird.
So last time, you guys, the party, arrived on Bookburn Island. You decided to go along with the ruse that you are members of the Dragon's crew. And as part of that, you guys got a couple benefits, like a nice hotel room, money. You just straight up money? Someone just handed you a bag of money? You met Ron Karzai, the leader of the local sect of the Dragons of the South Sea on Bookburn Island. You got a little bit of time to explore the island, to look around, to meet some of the locals. And Kasith, you ditched Micah to go to the bottom of a shady apothecary that was related to the Court of Stars.
Yep.
A lot on the table, but party, today we are going to open in that very same basement. Kasith, you were left alone for a little while to explore this laboratory beneath the apothecary. You read a book about something soul transference, and you're currently just sort of waiting down there for this mysterious person to come back. And I don't know, what's your intention here?
There's books here. I'm absolutely going through these books to find more lore about Zanim and his compass. The compass.
Yes, it was his compass.
Find out more about this compass. Yeah, because you sure as hell know I wasn't involved in the planning. So I'm looking for hints and clues about what the court knows.
Okay, I'll have you make an investigation check while you're down here.
Excellent. First roll of the night.
First roll of the new place.
And of the new place is a mighty 12.
12.
It's above average.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a good old roll.
I will say, outside of what you've already found, most of the novels and books and literature that you find in this basement are stuff that you already had access to at the Court of Stars.
Okay, and no new information about Zanim.
Nothing new that you find.
Well, still, I spend my time going through notes. I wouldn't spend more than 80 minutes down there.
80 minutes?
80 minutes.
We're just like, wait, have you seen Casey?
God, it's been 80 minutes. Like, come on.
If it keeps sounding like the Uber being like, she's coming just a moment. 5 more minutes. Please don't give me a bad rating.
I'm looking at the map. It's like right around the corner.
Oh, I hate it.
Look, these guys, they're doing their own thing. Micah will catch up to them, I'm sure. Meanwhile, I was led down here because I have things to do, and so I need to be doing things. Yeah, but if it goes that long without seeing this woman again, then I'm going to head back upstairs and seek her out.
Okay, so after a hot 80 minutes, you go back upstairs.
Yeah.
You see the woman, sort of mid-50s, graying hair, a very serious, stern look in her face. I hope you found everything that you needed, Honored One.
It is not a bad collection you have down there. Could use with some more eccentric texts, but for the space you have and the resources, you would do much better as a bookseller than an apothecary, I think.
Eccentric texts, eh?
I take it that means you are ready for your assignment?
It does, and I take it that means the others have not contacted you?
You're the first to contact me.
Okay. Then they did not think it was necessary to come by. It is either a good sign for you or a very bad one. We'll have to see.
She gives you a smirk, and the custom of giving information in the Court of Stars that is secretive and privy to one person is through eye contact. And I won't describe the exact means, but you guys look each other in the eyes for a hot 80 seconds. And
Just like me and Leaf.
you get an image of a face in your head. This is a younger man, probably 30s, with curly hair, sort of like a cocky demeanor to him. And beneath that, there is text sort of burned into your vision for a moment that says, "Kill by any means."
So that is the part that they will have me play in this one. Very well. Is that all for now?
Unless there's anything else you need, Honored One.
That is good to know. I will return later, just in case the others have come by and anything has changed.
I'll gladly await your arrival. Okay, so you do that.
Yeah, I give a uncomfortable-looking smile and then turn and leave.
The rest of the party, last session, you guys chartered a very fine carriage into Zanim's archive at the utmost expense.
Yeah, we're just like 5 more minutes, man.
Yeah, you guys are.
I paid good money to get this carriage here on time. It's been 83 minutes.
Much to the details that you guys were mentioning, you guys have sort of been standing outside while the carriage person is just sort of like standing there with his arms crossed, tapping his foot, waiting for Kaseth to return.
I mean, I know that, but I think, if you just have a little bit more of that open dialogue with your daughter, I think things are going to be a lot more smooth sailing,
It's just, I feel like I don't really understand her ever since she turned 14.
It's a hard age.
We used to be
hard.
tight. We used to do everything together, and now she doesn't even want to be around me.
Man, by 14, I'd already run away and sunk 2 ships. I mean, it could be worse, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good point.
So my parents didn't have to deal with me at all after I turned 14.
Wow.
It was good for everyone, honestly.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just enough to be part of her life, even though we're growing apart.
That's beautiful. That's the heart of it, man. I'm happy we've had these 83 minutes to go into your life story, and your whole story about your dad was just touching, so.
I
Just so
do feel like
beautiful,
we've really
really.
reached a good conclusion.
Yeah, I would say, John, it's been a pleasure.
You see, he sort of bites back tears. A very, usually very strong man. Thank you. Thank you all. I never thought that I would get life advice from dragons, but hey, you've really changed my view.
You're a good man, John. Now, why don't we all get the carriage loaded up and get on the way?
This was all before you started moving.
Yeah, we were like waiting for y'all.
Now it's how
We don't want to leave without
We
you.
don't want to leave without you.
The trip up is about an hour,
Okay, all right.
especially with a fine carriage like this one.
So we're just going to be silent the whole time now because we talked about everything we'd possibly talk about.
Okay,
It's that meditative afterglow after you really connect with somebody.
yeah, that's a strong silence.
Yeah.
By fine carriage, this is a very fine carriage. On the way, usually you would have been served like treats and snacks and even a full course meal. But sort of as you guys wait, John sort of gave these to you just because they would have gone cold otherwise. You get like a very fine slice of meat covered in gravy with banana chips on the side.
Ooh.
Very nice meal. Also, there's like wines in the back. There's like fine ales. There's grapes.
Yeah, there's like any portable containers? Are those bottles or kegs? Just curious.
Given the price point, I don't think John would bat an eye if you took anything here.
Can we carry
Anything doesn't mean everything, Calvin.
Put it up and they'll go perfectly with my 15 towels. You'll thank me someday.
The encumbrance hasn't been reached.
Nice. Yeah, two bottles of, yeah.
So is this the part where we start using the Dungeons and Dragons encumbrance rules?
No, we don't. We don't need to use that. We don't use that. The towels are on the ship. I can carry 3 bottles of liquor currently.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I'm still waiting for you to get your like ammo vest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
your
have-
bandolier of
I have
liquor
particularly,
bottles.
yeah, I have
from
the
all
champagne
times.
one, which I think will be particularly effective. Alright, anyway.
Okay,
Sorry.
so after a while, Kaseth, you show up to the very fine caravan.
They're still here.
Hello. Hello. We've been waiting for you.
You waited for me.
I told them we should probably wait because I didn't know where you went, and I thought maybe you just got lost in the market with all those really colorful sashes and scarves and all the ornamental things, and so I figured I knew you would be just around the corner, and here you are.
Yes, I am known for getting distracted by colorful things. Thank you, Milhouse. I had important things to attend to, information to gather. I thought you would all go on without me, to be completely honest.
What information did you gather?
Well, that would be rude.
Well, perhaps it would be better if we got on our way and we could talk while we are going.
Yes, this
Okay.
seems good.
Alright.
We are all ready to go, so
Yeah,
slot
we've
in.
gone through most of the food already, so.
And we also gathered some very important information. Very
yeah.
important.
Did you? What kind of information did you gather?
Well, John's relationship with his daughter is really coming a long way and going through a big period of change. You know how it is.
Interesting. And John, is it your daughter? She is somebody of some importance in this area.
She's of importance to me.
Let's get on the road.
Is she to be married to someone? What is
So you guys get on the road, continuing this conversation. On the way, John is going to hand you guys a couple of vials, rock snake venom. Make sure to carry this with you. It's not common, but it's better safe than sorry.
What would happen if I were to say get bit by a rock snake and did not have this that anti-venom?
Oh, well, you'd have a couple hours to get to somebody, and if you didn't, I'm afraid you would probably die.
Hours. Are there a lot of other people who have this anti-venom? Like,
Oh, yeah, we make it en masse on this island.
okay, so I don't need to worry about losing this, or
Well, you should hold on to it, but
okay, yeah, thank you.
They call it a rock snake because it turns you to stone.
Oh, they do? Oh, that does not sound pleasant.
No, I've heard it hurts a lot.
oh, it does.
You have been bitten.
Oh, yeah, I have. You live here long enough, you get bit by a rock snake eventually.
Oh.
That'd be a pretty cool pet for a pirate. You know, you have like a rock snake wrapped around your neck like a scarf. That says that you're a pretty scary guy.
Has anyone ever trained a rock snake?
I think there's a couple vendors at the effigy market,
Oh.
but I wouldn't recommend it. Those things are kind of wily. March at your own peril. You guys are dragons.
Each of us get one. Dose.
Yeah, all of you get a vial of rock snake
Very nice.
anti-venom.
Swimming in bottles.
I wonder if rock snake venom is flammable.
Yeah, I'll
Is it
I'm
labeled?
sure we'll find out.
Can Hagen, can you tell the difference between your bottles, or are you gonna have trouble with that?
Yeah, this one's.
I guess that one is a
vial,
little. No,
and this one's labeled wine, so I think I got that one, but
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no,
yes.
I'm good with shapes.
Me not so much. So you know.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. So, Kate, what information did you get? Yeah. Yeah. Gone it.
Are we,
for over an hour, mysteriously looking at colors?
Did you go to Mama Moody's the fortune teller?
Don't lead her. Don't lead her.
Well, I was just curious. I'm sorry.
Are we in the carriage now, moving along?
Yeah, you guys have been in the carriage, sort of
Okay.
moving
Just
along
to be
to
very
the
clear.
archive. Yeah.
You know, we've got private business. John's fine and all.
There's a divider, if you want to slide it.
I'm absolutely sliding it out.
Aw.
You slide the divider.
Hi, John.
It is important that you all should know that there are whispers about this statue and about the compass in it. It might not just be us looking for it.
Do you want to share how you came by this information?
One learns a lot when they are distracted by colorful garments and things, but are keeping an ear out. If you know where to stand and the kinds of people to listen to, You can find out a good deal. When people think they're alone or not being heard, they will speak their minds freely.
Oh, I see. So the old sit around and listen tactic.
That is why I was gone for so long. It takes a while.
I used to usually the talk until eventually something happens tactic. That's an interesting one.
Well, that's why you can't keep a secret, Egan.
No. Never kept a secret in my life.
Then maybe it is that you and I work together. You can do all the talking, and I can carefully sit by the side and do a lot of listening, and maybe together we are a powerful team.
So who exactly is wanting the compass, huh?
I heard some whispers from some of the other dragons. They seem to be aware of it, which is not maybe a surprise, considering they went to attack the captain. There were also some Imperial people that spoke of breaking inside a statue.
Imperial people. What rank?
Egan, just leave it be.
I'll let you make a history check.
See if you know the ranks.
And if not, you got to get through this all by your own, baby.
Well, that's a 21.
A 21.
I live close enough to that.
Okay, so I'll say with that information, most of the people from the Imperium that you find are 1 bars, sort of like the lowest rung on the totem pole. Those are most commonly people who end up defecting from the Imperium, just because they're not important enough to really have people hunt them down if they do leave. So, no offense.
That's what you have on your face, right?
Yeah.
Most likely 1 bars, maybe some 2 bars, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I take it a 3 bar would be of quite high importance.
Yes, a 3 bar would be actually
be a bit
commanding
much.
people
Okay.
and doing things, and it just goes up from there.
Alright, gotcha. It was a pair of 2 bars trying to impress a courtesan. You believe that?
You said they wanted to break into the statue? This is what they were saying?
They said something about it? Yes. They were going to get in there, and presumably they had plans, or something like that. They did not speak in detail, of course.
So if the Imperium's
Smarter than that.
sniffing on this, I don't think we wait for tomorrow.
No. I think we need to be first.
Yeah.
But if they're
Do we
breaking
need
the
a
statue...
seat? That is what I really need to ask you. Is this something that we want to risk? We already have the dragon of the South Sea after us for having one of his claws. We also have, we have things he is interested in, but if we also have this compass that he is interested in, then perhaps they're more focused on us. And if the Imperium is also after us, that is 2 of the large powers in the world. And who knows if these 2 are already interested in it? Who knows if, maybe other large powers are interested as well? Do we want that kind of heat?
Imperium's not taking this seriously. 2 bars being allowed out on shore time, talking to a courtesan.
Yeah, and on the
they
stalwart
wouldn't-
side of the island.
Yeah.
What are they even doing over here?
They're not running a tight ship. They're not too invested in it. If the Imperium was invested enough to go chasing after us, they wouldn't be doing their sloppily.
It occurs to me, too, that we are not the priority. The boon would be the statue and the compass. I do not imagine that they would care about us unless, I suppose if we do get it, then they will be chasing us. But if we get it first and we get out of here quickly, how would they know?
Well, hold on. Usually I'm all for half-baked plans and running in before we think about it, but maybe we should do a little reconnaissance, because I know if I opened a treasure chest in the middle of a market, there'd probably be a crowd around or something that would take it. So if we just go up to the statue in a very public place.
Genuinely, my plan was, I was just gonna go start raving mad and just go,
I'll get a little
batshit.
space around you. Yeah, everybody clears
And
out.
then everyone's by the time the authorities got to get involved, because people are I don't know what the hell this guy's problem is. And then we just do our business, and then Dev was sort of my plan. I didn't have it hugely baked. That was generally my actual plan. But maybe we can go scope it out if you want, but I say we still go for this. I know there's a lot of heat here, but I assume the Imperium would think that the dragons took it, and the dragons seem to think we're affiliated with them, so it could be a situation where, the Imperium and the dragons played against each other.
And then we slip in between.
So as you guys are talking,
Some of the intel's good.
The sort of scenery around you changes. You've gone from this sort of thick jungular. That's
a good word.
This thick jungular path.
God.
This thick jungle path, which sort of opens into this more wide farmland. This is sort of like very classic farmland. Like there's little houses that are scattered around. There's people that are working the fields. A couple of them wave at you as you go. And in the distance, finally, after clearing the jungle, you see Zanim's archive, this massive marbled structure. The first thing that strikes you is just how big it is. I'd say this thing is probably a mile in its total size, and made of solid white marble. And so just thinking about the sheer cost and the sheer labor that went into creating this is astounding. You guys are approaching the south side, which is the southern wing of the library. As it gets closer and closer, details of the building clarify, and you see that like each of the marbled bricks have been intricately decorated with tales of Zanim's legend, and it baffles you because part of you questions like, how did one person do so many things? There's like Zanim fighting a kraken. There's Zanim pulling a sword out of a stone. There's Zanim swimming in one of the great oceans.
And this one's Zanim doing their taxes. They really did everything.
Truly, Zanim could do it all. And you pull up to sort of this drop-off area. It kind of looks like the Uber area outside, like a concert. And John is going to knock on the window.
Slide it open.
We're here. Thank you so much for riding with me. It was a pleasure getting to know all of you. If you ever need me again, I have a station that's right by the end of the south wing. Happy to give you a ride anytime.
Keep that in mind. Thank you very much. You've been very hospitable.
How much gold did we get given again? I forgot to write it down.
I'm not the one holding gold.
It was
Micah is definitely not the person with the money.
How much did we? I did not. I don't think I held it. I did not write it down.
I think you got 100 copper.
100 copper.
I think, yeah, you just got given like $100.
Can somebody?
Oh
write
yeah,
that?
because I wasn't there.
All right, I'll tip John 10 copper.
Mighty kind of you.
Buy your daughter something nice for us.
I will. I appreciate it. Safe travels to you. Hope to see you again soon. Zanim's archive is about 4 stories tall. Very, very big building. And as you walk inside, it strikes you how eerily... this is a library, but it's like you walk in and you feel like it should be a library, but it's like a civilization in here. Basically, where bookshelves used to be, there are now buildings and houses and people that have sort of taken the marbled structures and built wooden structures inside. There's 3 floors to this. It seems like the first 2 stories are just large buildings, and then there's 2 additional stories on top that are each sort of one section of the library. There's like bridges that are hanging between the left and right side of the library, wooden bridges that hang and dangle, and lanterns that hang from everywhere. There's lanterns and soul light. It sort of has this warm light appeal to it that makes you feel as though you're in a library, even though you are in a bustling civilization. The first floor is mostly comprised of businesses, restaurants, people trying to sell things. You guys are free to walk around. You guys know that Zanim's statue, the statue of Zanim, is in the center of the library.
On a certain floor, or is it like open?
You will have to go see it.
Okay.
As soon as I can kind of get Kasith alone from the rest of the group while everyone's kind of marbling at the sites, I'm gonna... Kasith, were you really looking around at the market? Because I was looking for you, and I didn't see you anywhere, and I was really scared that maybe you'd gotten taken, by, I don't know, people who were trying to find us. I was really worried. I don't know where you went.
Micah, no. I was not in the market. I was in the apothecary's shop. You do not know how to interact with people of the court. But
Of the court?
Of the court.
Well, why are you interacting with the court? I thought we were trying to run away from them.
This apothecary, I had you go in first to check it out, to see if it was dangerous to us. They would not assume much from you, but from me, it's a bit more dangerous.
Oh.
When you went in and it was fine, I was aware that this was nothing but one of the outposts, one of the seeing posts that the court uses, an eye among the stars to keep touch on things. And with the correct signals, I was able to get some useful information out of her.
Okay. Yeah. As long as it was the right thing to do, that sounds great. I thought we needed to keep our faces out of sight. So I will keep that in mind.
It's usually the thing to do, but there are times and places when it is important to know whether we are actively being pursued, whether they know that we are here or not.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I guess
It's a good sign that she did not recognize either of our faces, or she did a very good job at hiding it. But seeing her ability to take care of a storefront, I do not think she was very skilled in these other manners as well.
Yeah, that would make sense why I was so dismal in there. It did not seem like a great horticulturalist.
It was a front.
That makes sense. Okay. Hopefully this place isn't a front too. That would be a pretty impressive
It
front.
would be a very impressive front. This is not a front.
Zanim ain't real. He was never real. Oh my gosh.
I've never seen a building this big.
I need everyone to make perception checks.
Ooh.
All of you. The lot of you.
What if I am busy talking to a vendor?
Then you can make it at disadvantage.
I got it.
I love arguing the DM down. I got an 11.
14.
18.
18.
I'm talking to Micah. I was got an 8.
An 8, okay.
Here's an 11 for Micah
An
also.
11. Agan, you're being followed.
Hey guys. We got a man following us, bogey behind us.
Are you sure he's not just going to the same...
I am positive.
Do you say that to all of us?
You guys are like over in your little whisper
Yeah.
corner, like,
just for us.
Well, yeah.
yeah, I think this is just for Tyrion.
Of course they're following
secret.
us. They're part of our party.
Yeah, but... oh.
I do not think Aegon is talking about them.
No, we got someone behind us tailing us.
Is it Imperium?
Hard to say. Do I see this guy?
So the reason you notice this is you sort of see the same hood multiple times, and it kind of weirds you out.
It could be Imperium. Hard to say. He's just seen a lot of the same hood. A little bit sloppy. Can't believe he got that embroidered cockatrice on his hood. A bit obvious for tailing someone.
Do you think they figured out we're not part of the Dragon's crew?
Well, it's possible.
Oh man, I've really liked that hotel.
Or it's possible it's the Imperium.
Either way, we need to get rid of them before we get to the statue.
Ah.
Yeah, we don't want to show them where we're going. I agree. That's smart. This is why we keep you around. Big muscles, big brains.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Caitlin, Millhouse.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
I'm making weird hand signs at you.
Did you find an interesting book? There are some interesting stands over here.
Yeah, I think we may have found an interesting book down an alleyway.
Is there a bird or something?
Oh,
Is
no
it-
kidding,
Seems
down
like,
an alleyway.
Seems like he's talking to an animal or something.
Yeah, no, there's something down there. Let's all go down there, yeah?
We're going to. There is a pet shop down the alleyway, maybe. So
Oh.
let's go, man.
Great. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Great. Let's go.
I'm just trying to bait him into that. I find it,
Okay.
like for a particularly scary looking alleyway. Like that one's that one's not scary enough. There's
Okay.
a toy shop down there.
I hate saying this out loud, but so you find a bar called The Rock, and you find a tavern called The Hard Place, and you find a particularly sketchy alley between the two of them. God damn it!
Thank you so much.
Stop here.
Okay, so you make your way down this particularly sketchy alley. There's like a dude passed out just like among garbage bins. There's like clear signs that drugs have been used here. Just torn out pages of rancid literature. Speckling the dirty, wet streets. And are you just sort of like getting back here and like hiding? Like
I am.
This kind of smut is not even anatomically accurate. What is it?
Someone
Yeah,
would
that's
walk-
called Alpha Omega. It's a whole thing.
no, that is not real in my universe. You stop that. I am knowing you.
What I'm thinking is one of us walks. Enough of us walk in. A couple of us just peek it, stay out. Someone goes into the rock. We make it look as if we're going into the rock, and someone else just kind of posts a little bit outside somewhere in the alleyway and sees if they can't get eyes on exactly who's following us.
I'll do the hiding. I've got high decks.
Hiding?
Yeah, I'll hide in the alleyway.
Okay, you hide in the alleyway.
Micah / Millhouse would make great bait. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Already has been
Hey.
used for bait.
Yeah.
Wait, are you?
Millhouse, can I see your toughest walk?
My
Into the
toughest
bar?
walk?
Toughest, biggest walk.
Okay.
Into the bar.
Into the bar. Oh, great. Yeah, that'll really let all those bar types know. I wonder what kind of people drink in a library. Okay, here's my toughest walk.
Right behind you.
Can I roll like a performance check?
I'd say make an intimidation check.
What kind
Intimidation.
of doors does the bar have? Is it old saloon style?
Yeah, it is. It is old saloon style. Absolutely.
Ooh, I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration. That was a natural one.
You should keep it.
I should keep it.
I think you should.
That's gonna really.
It's not much better. It's a 9.
Okay, so you start your walk, like high legs, like arms a waving. Voice comes in your head that says Micah, and you temper it down a little bit. Straighten your back, walk in with a chin held high. It's kind of like walking into the salty Splatoon. You push open the double doors, and sort of all of the inhabitants just look at you.
Piano player stops.
Yeah, piano player stops. There was some like people fighting at the top rafter, and they like stop midway down.
How do you do, fellow tough guys? Yeah, one of your strongest ales, please.
Secret is right behind him, but he's going to stay silent.
Oh, you're walking in too?
Yeah.
Okay, so like everyone looks over at you, Millhouse, and one of them sort of stands up, like this shark Kinnikaref that's got like a fucking biceps to spare, and like you sort of shirk away for a little bit, and then Sigrid walks in behind you, and the Kinnikaref is gonna look at Sigrid, cross his arms, and sit back down. Piano starts playing again, do, and things resume. Okay, so you guys are in the alley gang.
I got a 14 on my stealth roll.
A 14.
Rolling
Okay.
stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
I was hiding.
Yes. I got a 12.
A 12? Okay.
I actually want to go around the rock and go to the turnover.
Okay, sure. The next alley, this is a nice alley. This is a better alley.
That's fine. I want to know who this guy's after.
Okay, cool. So you guys, while hiding, you see the figure sort of start to trail the two that went inside of the bar, and you get this opportunity while hiding behind some trash cans when the figure passes right by you, sort of on the outside of this alleyway.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. Roll a contested strength roll, please.
Boy.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you tackle the figure, and the figure sort of wriggles free suddenly, but sort of on the way out, you grab onto the cloak, the bedazzled cloak.
Fancy.
Embroidered, sorry, the embroidered cloak. It flies off, and you see Santa before you.
Sana?
Oh, hello.
Oh my god, it hurt Santa.
Me too.
You see Santa! Ho, ho, ho! Sorry, you guys see Sana.
This is our Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe moment, dude.
Would you like some Turkish delight?
Merry Christmas.
Let me introduce
Oh, happy
Christianity
Christmas.
into this.
It is so hard to know when it is Christmas time when you are in tropical island lands.
Sorry, you see Sana before you.
Sana, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I saw that you went to the library and I wanted to come, but I didn't want to pay extra for the transportation.
Did
so
you
I
run
followed
behind the carriage that entire time?
I didn't run the whole time, just most of it.
Sona, I was about to break a bottle over your head. I'm happy that cloak got pulled off.
You can't scare us like that. Next time, just say you want to come.
Okay, I'll do that next time, sorry.
You're not up to anything nefarious, though, are you?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. I'm sorry.
What are you even doing here?
Well, I always heard about Zanim's archive when I was young, and I wanted to come see it, and also help you guys with anything you needed, if that's okay.
Alright, well, let's just go in the bar and get a drink, alright? Come on.
Okay.
I would like to smell what the rock is cooking.
Oh.
The Rock does a very nice gumbo. in the back, they sort of have an ongoing gumbo that they sort of keep going.
Like a stone soup or something?
They put like stone snakes in here. It is a stone snake gumbo. They sort of take the morning's catch too and put it in here, so it's a combination of two meats. Would you like some gumbo?
Yeah. How much is it going for, price wise?
It's pretty cheap. I'd say, well, I know because I work here. Sorry.
Market price and all, you know.
Market price.
Depends on how much fish we got together.
Catch of the day.
2 copper pieces.
2 copper? Yeah. I'll get some gumbo. Hopefully I can finish it all.
Yeah, one for all of you.
You guys walk into the rock, I'm assuming.
Didn't y'all just spend a whole chunk of time eating luxury food?
Well, yeah.
I was too nervous. I was really worried that you'd gone somewhere. I'm actually pretty hungry.
You did a lot of calories sitting in a carriage, you know. That's hard work.
Don't know where Caitlin's gone, but maybe she's out there collecting
don't
more,
know.
looking at more scarves, finding more mysteries.
I absolutely came out with them after the unmasking or during the unmasking of Sana.
Millhouse, I found your girlfriend in the alleyway.
Oh, Sana. I'm not Sana's girlfriend, or Sana's not my girlfriend, but I'm glad you're here, Sana. It must have been a really hard walk. Did you see any stone snakes? I hear they are vicious.
Oh, I saw a few, but it wasn't a big deal. Hi, Milhouse.
Hi, Sana.
And you are sure that there was no one else that was following us? It was just that one, Egan?
No, not at all sure. I just know that this one was wearing a really prominent... Next time you're doing sneaking on someone, maybe wear a little bit less distinct clothing. It's kind of hard to miss when you have a big embroidered cockatrice all over your hood, exactly. Stays in the mind.
Okay, noted. Sorry.
Is this part of what you found in the closet back on the ship?
I actually do not know where she got this.
Yeah, Taryn gave it to me.
Oh, yeah. It was fancy, and she was just wearing rags, you know. We gotta be stylish as a crew.
She does look stunning in it.
I know, I picked it out.
Pick out my outfit next. Jeez, that's good.
Oh, suddenly you want me to pick out your clothes before
I'm just
it's
embarrassed to ask before, it's fine. No, I like my dingy clothes. Alright,
So
so...
that settles it. We're going to the clothing shop after this.
Okay, yes.
Yes, maybe, time is of the
Yeah,
essence.
time is of the essence. Just wanted to check that lead.
You guys new to town?
What makes you think that?
He sort of looks at each of you individually.
Yeah? Just here to see the sights, yeah?
Chose a pretty shit time to come.
Why is that?
A lot of conflict around these parts recently.
Hoping to stay out of that nasty business.
We did hear about the fire. Very unfortunate.
You and yours doing all right with the fire? Things have been pretty steady here. Actually, more people have been around, so we've been busier. Well, I suppose, nothing like a disaster to make you want to drink, huh?
More people. You said, is that more soldiers, or is it just more people from that quarter?
Well, people from the north side didn't have a place to go after the fire. A lot of them came down here.
Been a bit tense. Some of the newcomers coming in.
You could say that. Stalwart Imperium.
Oil and water.
Is anybody trying to keep the peace or anything? The dragons are doing what they can. Not doing a great job. That Aridi boy, he's been trying his best, but I think everything he does just makes things worse.
Aridi?
Yeah. Our elected official. Water mage from Stone's Throw.
You said, boy, is he a bit younger, or?
He's about 30, I'd say. Well, it's quite a rise to power at that age, huh? Well, when you have come from Stone Throw, I guess you got an air of prestige about you.
And somehow he gained the respect of all of the people around here enough to become the representative.
Yeah. People vote for power.
They see the power that he brings with his magics, does he?
I think he can fix things.
Is he Imperium affiliated? I mean, Aridi, it sounds like maybe.
Ah.
Imperium affiliated, no?
As far as I know, he's from the Stalwart Alliance.
Gotcha. Alright.
Keep your nose clean.
Thank you for the advice.
Say,
one of the things we wanted to see while we was here. You think you could give us some directions and some advice on best time to see it? We want to go when there's not so many people around, but that big old statue is the name.
Hard to miss it. Straightforward. Best times? I don't know if there's a good time to be there. You should see it anyway, though. It's quite the spectacle.
All right. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
All of this talk about the statue. We must go see the statue. I need to go see this statue.
Okay.
All good time, We had someone telling us. You got it.
Yes. I'm very excited, and we said time is of the essence, and
Yeah, time is of the essence. Very true.
Okay, so you guys finish up your...
But you have to finish all that gumbo.
Oh,
You're
yes.
not leaving until you finish the gumbo.
I already have. I was quite hungry.
Jeez.
You guys make your way to the center of Zanim's archive. You walk into this rotunda that is somehow even bigger than the wings of the library. And what you walk into after you walk through this massive circular arched door is this place called the Effigy Marketplace. Sort of on the outskirts of this rotunda, of this domed building, there is a robust marketplace that is going on at all times. There is the hustle and bustle of shopkeepers yelling out sales. There's the morning catch here. There's farmers that are trying to peddle their wares. But the more striking thing, perhaps, is you sort of see this circular... it's almost like a gate, but it's made of glass. And through this heavy glass, you see just the legs and the feet of the statue. And so you sort of take a moment to walk closer, and as your point of view changes, you notice that Zanim's statue is actually the height of the library itself. Taking a look at the statue, you see the great pirate Captain Zanim. He sort of has a pose much like the Captain Morgan bottle, where he has like 1 foot up on Loch Low, the great on Loch Low, or a depiction of Loch Low. He sort of has his famed harpoon extended into the sky. He has this like smirk on his face of pure confidence and the classic eye patch. To the sharp-sighted among you, you see a tiny, tiny little indent of a circle on top of the eye patch. You get the sense it might be a little bit harder to get to this than you first pictured.
estimating it's like pretty high up.
It's 4 stories up.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it is 4 stories up.
Gotcha.
Man, I wish I only had one eye. That'd be so cool.
We can arrange that.
No, it's not cool if it doesn't. It's about the story.
I almost didn't want to ask. I know.
Otherwise, you'd be like a poser.
Not cool.
But like maybe when our next fight, I'll start leaning in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the depiction of Loch Low look like?
It looks like kind of hilariously pathetic. It's like deflated, like on its side. It is this giant kraken that has been made to look almost cartoonish in its depiction of being defeated, like X's on the eyes and everything. One thing that also strikes you is that this statue is sort of a combination of marble and blood gold. So there's like this combination of white and red that scatters the structure, the entire structure. And you think for a moment and you realize that this is probably more wealth put in one statue than you have ever or will ever see in your entire life. The circular room that holds Zanim's statue is empty, save for 1 or 2 figures.
Beautiful and massive. I thought it was just the feet when we were walking up, but it's the whole thing.
Zanim's feet.
I mean, who knows, I mean, maybe in this country we value feet very high. I don't know.
They do call this floor the foot of Zanim, so that is something.
Big gaudy. Breast.
It looks
Oh, come on. Look at him.
I don't know. It's just that much money thrown into something like that. It
You
just...
wouldn't want a statue of yourself to be created like that if you were to be...
Heck no. I mean, it's too much.
What is it that you would do as the greatest pirate of all time? Is that not part of the goal?
No. I mean, at best, I think a good move, leave treasures around so people can find it. Spend all this money, put in a bunch of tiny treasures. Everyone gets that. That's the best. Or, spending it to
so
public
then-
works, not
A pirate
world's
captain
largest
Terran
statue of yourself
becomes-
made of blood gold and Tosmian marble.
So then Captain Terran becomes the next greatest pirate of all time, and you become the storyteller that spread his tale around? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think it's better than a statue. But
I've always seen this more as
respect that.
co-pirates, you know.
yeah, good pirates, you know. But any of you good at climbing? I can do it. I'm thinking we get in that eye patch and get rolling, yeah.
Yes.
You're
Right
gonna
now?
climb all the way up that statue by yourself.
Hey, if someone else wants to.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's like see if I can see little slots in the walls or things like that, like places where people might be hiding out, keeping a watch on this place. That's a lot of money. Yeah.
So to be clear, the gate that I described, it's basically like looking into an aquarium. From here, it's not like you could just climb into the center room. This is a place that is locked down.
Aye.
Looking around on the inside, you can see that there are sort of 2 entry points on either side. So if you just entered from the south wing, sort of adjacent to that, on the left and right side to where you're currently facing. So it's a very restricted area.
Okay, so it's like a giant statue in a giant glass case.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And the one and two
Gotcha.
people, they're just like around in our
They
area.
are around the entrances.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
there are clearly people that are restricting access to
Yeah.
this
They're
statue.
doing the restricting.
Hey,
Okay.
hey.
Can you tell me how tall the statue is again?
It is 4 stories.
4 story. Okay, so 40 feet. I might have a way to teleport someone up there. I have been practicing a little bit on the side with projecting my soul. And
Do you think you're ready to do that distance?
I'm willing to try. I'm just worried about it's hard to be spot on when I'm teleporting someone straight up, and so I'm worried they would really have to grab on or fall 40 feet.
I feel like this should be me. I can take the hit if I fall.
I also
You can fall 40 feet.
I mean
That is a lot of...
I used to go cliff diving when I was a child.
I've been alternatively something I like to call mage hand. I think it's a cool name for something. I have, I'm particularly good at it. Most people do it 30 feet. I can do it 60 feet for reasons. I wonder if we just do that one. Actually, I call it my mage's hand. I think that's a cool name for it. I could just put the coin up there and slot it in. But we could teleport someone.
You know best, Dagan. I was just trying to help you. Help.
No. I was first saying climb it. So I all ideas are welcome at this table.
I was gonna say we go convince the guys to let us in, tell them we're like researchers or something, and need to look at the statue.
We'll have to
But
sneak
honestly, if you can just... The thing is, if we drop the coin into the hole, we still need to get
We do need to get
to
it.
the statue.
Yeah. So still good. Yeah. And,
But
and if
we
you
could
saw
come to
like a mysterious floating hand with a coin going past you,
But
you
if
were
you saw
like,
a researcher
yeah, that's
doing
fine then. Yeah, exactly.
mysterious mage hand kind of magic. Great
Yeah,
name,
yeah.
by the way.
There we go.
Does anybody here know what this compass is supposed to look like? How big it is?
I figured we'd know it when we saw it.
Maybe a slot in the toe will open and we can just
Yeah,
take it out.
Well, I just hope it's to our
do you see
scale
those
and not
toes?
to his scale.
They're very-
yeah,
This-
I see what you're
It
saying.
could be a compass that is like 2 feet wide or more. That is what I am worried about.
You guys notice a commotion is starting at one of the doors. There seems to be a gathering of people that are outspoken and very angry.
Oh, I want to go find out what they are.
Okay, you start walking closer to the crowd. You start hearing disparate voices.
We could tear down that statue, and we could pay for the repairs of the thing that was burned down. It's ridiculous. We are looking at our homes in front of us, and we refuse to do anything about it.
Before the door, there seems to be a person, very large, serpent blood, that's sort of standing guard, as well as what seems to be like an automaton. They are sort of both trying to corral the crowd that is very quickly becoming a little bit unhinged.
Forgive me. I think this may be a good time. The chaos.
Is everyone sure that we actually want to go through with this?
Yeah.
To pull the heat?
Yes.
I mean, consider we could just take the ship that we have and go off into the sea.
You're telling me, truly, honestly, you can tell me, you're not dying to actually get your mitts on the heart of Zanzibar.
As we stand here in front of the statue of the great pirate.
That you're not going to regret that for the rest of your life that you didn't even bother to try.
But is it worth sacrificing each of our lives? Maybe worse than that, if we are caught by the great powers of the world?
Yeah, I'd say it's worth it.
And plus, we won't, This could be easy. We've not even tried with the compass. No one's going to get too upset if we leave the compass there and we decide it's a bad idea.
And what if all these terrible great powers you're talking about, what if they get the compass first?
You asked me to check inside, and I feel like it could help us with that thing you wanted to research. That you've been really, really interested in studying. Yeah, studying.
You hear more yelling from the crowd. Reedy sits on a throne of gold. Where was he when the library was burning down? What a mage, my ass!
Yeah!
The crowd is growing more and more rowdy.
Alright.
You're correct. It is worth a shot.
Do we go to the busier entrance or do we sneak around to the back?
Let's just go to the one in front of us. Maybe do we help them break the door down, or do we help the guards out?
No. We must first get this crowd riled up. Even maybe gather more.
Oh yeah, I'll do this one. I'll go up to the door and be like, yeah, let's break the door down. And I'll roll persuasion.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion. That's going to be a 21. A 21. Yeah, the crowd is already riled, man. Like, it takes very little. You see from the back, much akin to what Egan might do, someone lights a Molotov cocktail. How's this for burning? Throws it at the door. You see the construct sort of come to life. This sort of metallic, maybe 6-foot construct with a slot in its chest for a soul coin. As its hand comes up, it seems to command the power of soul to bring water up and dispel and disperse the Molotov cocktail. But at this point, people are so mad that it seems like something really bad is going to happen really fast.
Nothing says we're mad about a fire in the library like starting another fire in the library.
So one of the people from the front of the crowd is going to run forward and try to punch the dragon. The dragon is much stronger and just sort of like pushes them aside.
When you say the dragon.
The dragon of the South Sea.
They're
one
one
of
of
the
the
dragons.
The people guarding the
Oh.
door are of the dragon team.
Okay.
I had the same
I was
thought.
like-
there's a dragon.
There's
No,
a whole dragon.
No, I was like, when the fuck did the dragon of the South
The
Sea-
dragon. No. Sorry. It is one of the wormlings of the dragon of the South Sea
Gotcha.
that is at the door. And one of the crowd members runs up, open palm, smacks the automaton as if to disable it, seemingly messing with some of the electronics inside. Electronics, Soultronics, whatever. Soultronics. Unce. So, you, the party, what would you like to do in this moment?
I'm feeling pretty bad about this one, guys.
Hey, come on. Yeah, take care of the automaton. It's out of hand.
Yeah, we owe it to the crowd to at least take that thing out before it kills them all.
Yeah. Hate to see a Molotov cocktail, not reach its potential. Real tragic. Alright, let's go.
I have gone from doing no illegal things to doing so many illegal things in the time since I started being on this boat. I don't know how to feel about this, Caitlin.
Can I pull my pistol out and shoot the automaton?
Yes, everybody
Into
roll
a
for
crowd of
initiative.
people.
Initiative going around the table, please. Starting with Sigrid.
16.
Taryn.
8.
Agan.
7, baby.
7. Big 7. Micah.
3.
Micah with a 3. And last but not least, Kasith.
18.
18. In this crowd of protesting people, one of the automatons has just gone rogue. It is actually first in the initiative order. So you see that this water sort of coalesces into a blade at its fingertips. It is going to say, "Stop resisting." And it is going to just swipe into the crowd. Whoa. That's not good. You see as a couple people dodge out of the way, one person seems to get hit by the sword and collapses on the ground. Okay, so after that, it is going to be Kasith's turn. Kasith, there is a very big crowd around you. At this point, people have started to get to the point where they're panicking, but you have a turn before that happens. So, Kasith, on your turn, what are you doing?
Well, first things first, before we get separated, leaning over to Agan, when the time comes to put the coin up on the top of the statue, yes, you must make a show of your brand. You can blame the Imperium for all of this.
Okay, Kasith, yeah, crowd's yelling. What are you doing with your turn?
So that, I'm gonna try to, get myself around a part of the crowd that's, I guess, maybe cleared a little bit. I want to focus on the automaton and try to see if I can, figure out how it's doing its targeting.
Okay, I will let you make an
that.
Arcana check.
All right. I'm spending my turn
You're spending your turn doing
studying.
this. Okay,
Studying.
okay, gotcha.
Will 22 do it for you?
Okay, so with a 22, you get the sense that whatever is stored inside of its chest sort of gives it a certain capability. And so this one has a blood coin in its chest that has some sort of water soul capability. You get the sense that that's probably where the power is drawn from.
How is it targeting? Do I see any like patterns?
You see with this malfunction, it seems it is just striking out at anyone that is trying to get close.
Okay, just anyone trying to get close.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to use your movement? Are you staying towards the back of the crowd?
Yeah, I'm trying to like get off sort of the side so
Okay.
I'm not caught in the trample.
Yes, you step outside of the main girth of the crowd. You sit
Still kind of want
off to the side.
but like just not.
Okay,
I'm
a
trying-
liminal space between busy and not busy is where you're. Sigrid, it is your turn.
I'm trying to not be between the automaton
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the exit.
I understand. Okay, Sigrid, your turn.
Sigurd's eyes are going to fill with black smoke. He goes into a rage, and he is going to try to split through the crowd and tackle the automaton.
Okay, you are running straight up. Sigrid, you're tackling it. That is going to be a contested strength roll. Oh, that is a D12.
No, you can do that.
Okay, that is an 8 on the automaton.
That is a 21 from
A
Sigurd.
21.
23, sorry.
A 23. Yeah, Sigrid, you run up, just bear hugging it?
Just bear hug and straight to the ground like
Okay.
football tackle.
This thing is huge, but you got your ancestor strength behind you. You all see Sigrid run through the crowd, tackle the automaton, bring it to the ground. Up next is going to be Taryn, unless you have something else you want.
Who's resisting now, idiot?
Could you conceivably get the coin out of the guy?
You'd have to try. Conceivably, though, yes,
We
maybe.
have a return button.
I'm gonna shoot the automaton with my gun.
Okay.
Is he prone now? I don't know.
Yes, he is. He actually is prone because Sigrid tackled, which is a good point. Which means you'd have to make a shot through the crowd. You could maybe try to go for height. There's like market stands around you. There's boxes that are piled up.
An 11.
An 11.
Don't do it.
And to be clear, are you shooting through the crowd?
Well, I was gonna. Can I use my movement to just find a better angle?
Yeah. Like I was mentioning, there's like boxes piled high in the marketplace that you can sort of get on top of. Yeah, there's like market stalls all over the place, so you have options.
Cool. Yeah, I'll climb up higher so I can kind of not shoot somebody.
Valid. So you get a vantage point. You pull out your gun. It's very hard to shoot. You see like Sigrid and the automaton are sort of wrestling on the ground, back and forth, clang, 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 clang. So your shot misses. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Okay, Aegon, you're up next.
There's a lot of running. I kind of want to stay a little bit around, so I'm going to try. Mechanically, I'm casting Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
But in my heart, it's actually attempting a healing word, if that makes any sense. Sorry.
Explain.
Do go on. Do go on.
So, Aegon realizes, so there's a soul coin powering it.
Yes.
And so he is going to try and just, through the motion he does with Healing Word, just give it a little bit of his own soul. And mechanically, I'm asking, that's what he's trying to do with
Okay,
Whispers,
so
'cause
you are-
it doesn't make sense otherwise.
You're trying to align the resonant frequencies within the automaton's soul to fix the defect.
Yes.
I will let you roll for that. Yes, I will have you make I'll have you make. Go ahead and roll for Dissonant Whispers.
Okay,
is
yeah.
that is
Well,
that
that's a whiz save, so.
That is a wisdom saving throw. Okay, gotcha. I will make that first, and then we will determine where to go from there.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Okay, that is a failure on the part of the automaton.
Yo, okay.
I will now have you make an Arcana check.
Okay. 9.
A 9. Okay, so I'll let you do the effect of Dissonant Whispers,
Okay.
but I will say that you are not able to realign whatever has gone wrong inside of the soul that is powering the automaton.
Yeah, we'll take it, because I was like, I have all these things that are like vibe based on, I was like, construct. Fuck. So, I'm very thankful.
A gracious DM, a glorious DM.
Thank you. Do you need a dice tray? That was like really, really pathetic.
10 points of psychic damage, baby!
10 points of psychic damage.
Also, must use its reaction to move away from me, so... keep that
It'll
in
try
mind.
its best. Given current circumstances. I must get away.
Going for a ride.
Okay, so that is going to be Micah unless you want to use movement.
I'm just slowly trying to make my way through the crowd.
Okay. Micah!
Estelle, I don't know what to do. The giant robot thing seems to be like hurting people, but also like I don't know how I could help. What do you think I should do, Estelle?
Okay, first step, Micah. Take down the thing that's doing harm. I think that's pretty simple.
Well, What am I supposed to do?
All right, Micah, let's remember. Take a deep breath first. We are going to use my magic. You've done this before. You can do it again, Micah. Close your eyes and picture my soul.
Yes, your soul. Oh. It's just all of your magic shoots from far away, and there's all those people in between you, me, and the...
Well, then let's get somewhere that we can fire, huh, Micah?
Okay, yeah.
So around you there are boxes that you could scamper up. There are the market stalls. You could potentially climb up one of those.
How are people reacting to this automaton going berserk?
There is sort of like this calm before the storm that is happening. So in this period of 6 seconds that you're reacting, the automaton has just attacked somebody,
Okay.
and people are gauging what to do.
So we have to have the slight head start. Everyone else is still kind of...
Yeah, everybody is like wide-eyed, figuring out what to do next.
I could try teleporting the automaton.
Here I go.
Up into the sky and
Bye-bye.
back down. But I'd like to just get people away.
So there is the injured person that is sort of lying crumpled on the floor. There are a couple people that just like very barely dodged out of the way of the automaton.
Great, yeah, that I like. I appreciate that. I guess I will use a healing word as a bonus action to just kind of bring that person who got nailed by the automaton blade
Okay.
up. I am going to think my soul, this ball of tangled thread inside my chest, and I'm going to kind of mentally reach into that ball and pull it apart, and it's almost like I'm pulling Estelle and Estelle's soul and my soul are knotted together, but I'm kind of pulling them apart just enough for like the Estelle part of it to reach out and be projected out. You'd have to be paying a ton of attention to this guy right now, which I don't think is happening in the chaos of the fight. But it's like this ethereal golden hand just kind of reaches out of nowhere and lays a hand on the slash wound as the skin begins to knit itself back together. Do I need a roll? Do you care how much health this person reveals back?
This person didn't have a lot of health to begin with. So you see this person sort of return to vitality in a shock, clutches at their chest as they sit straight up. Is that all you're doing with your turn, Micah?
Just because of action economy, I'm also going to cast guidance on Kasith. Just
Okay.
like Estelle wants us to care for the people. And
Okay, guidance on you, Kasith. So top of the order, we're actually going to...
Misguided.
We're going to enter a cinematic round. The crowd goes berserk. People are panicking.
I'm excited. I'm standing. Y'all, I'm standing. This is big energy.
much
moment.
energy.
I need
Yeah,
to,
wow.
I need to sit down.
As the crowd goes berserk, there is the risk of being trampled. There is a big crowd of people that are panicking and running, and you all need to make a decision in this moment that will either help the crowd not panic or get yourself out of the way. So we are going to start with the initiative order. Kasith, you're top of the initiative order. As this crowd begins to panic and the threat of trampling is at your door, what would you like to do?
Well, I have strategically placed myself not between the automaton and the exit.
Yes.
So I'm feeling pretty chill, honestly.
Oh, you're just going to chill? Roll a chill check.
Yeah. Cinematic chill.
I want to use this moment as people are starting to flee away from the automaton to use message to send a note to the raging.
I hope he hears you. I do. I don't know.
Yeah,
if he will or
it goes directly to your head, so hopefully.
There's a lot of voices in my head right now. I don't know if I'm gonna pick out your voice as any different one.
Okay, so you're sending a message.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message to Sigrid that I'm surveying the area, right, and telling him gets between the automaton and the wall, the automaton and the glass wall, and jump out of the way as it strikes.
Okay.
And that's what that's kind of what I got, and I'm going to I want to work with Sigrid on this one, seeing how it targets. Yeah, I'm using my knowledge of how this thing targets to try to get it to attack and hit the glass wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
You're trying to get it to
Yeah.
hit the wall.
I want it to potentially break the glass.
Okay, Sigrid, in this enlightened state, you get this message. What is Sigrid doing as the crowd starts to panic?
In Sigurd's mind, especially now while he's raging, his idea of calming the crowd is, okay, the automaton is the danger. I'm going to take out the danger. So he's just hitting the automaton in the head while he's holding it.
Okay.
I think he hears the message, though, and turns around and continues hitting it in the
Okay,
head.
I will have you make a strength check for this cinematic round.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll have it just...
I'm trying to smarts it out.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Survival check.
Yes,
Sure.
and we will get to that roll later. Okay, up next on the initiative order is Taryn. Taryn, you are standing above the crowd a little bit on top of a pile of boxes. What would you like to do while
I'm
the
going
crowd
to
starts?
use my authority of I am standing on something tall and high to shout out and try to get the crowd to be calm and orderly, like, "Oi, one by one, form a queue and then get out of here safely and quietly, please."
Okay, so you are making a
roll
persuasion. Yes.
Of course, I rolled great for the chaos. That's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, people aren't listening to you at all. People hardly even notice that you're there. So I'm going to mark that as a failure. Sorry, Taryn. Agan, up next on the initiative order.
So I didn't. Aegon was not able to nail it last time, but he sensed something of like there is a possibility. I got a sense, and I think I'm gonna try and repair it again. By casting, I don't think I'm going loosey goosey with shit, but it's cinematic round. I'm using healing word.
to do dissonant whispers.
Yes, of course.
Or potentially friends.
Okay, so...
But I am trying. What I'm trying to have reason to do it, but I sensed it. I got it. I saw there was a catch there, and I'm trying once again because something's up.
Okay, so yes, I will let you go ahead and make the... You're using healing word?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make that Arcana roll again.
Fuck. 5.
5.
All right. Well.
I'd say in the chaos of Sigrid, on the floor, ba 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 ba. It's really hard to latch on to the frequency that is going on inside of
Just
the
going
automaton.
gong, 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 gong as I hit its empty head.
And as you're counting that, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do anything. I could. It's cinematic round.
Yeah,
Go quick.
cinematic round. So Micah, what are you doing?
This automaton is effectively using shape water to create its blade weapon, right?
Correct.
I would like to use shape water to try to wrest control of its own weapon away from it.
Interesting.
Sick.
That's kind of
Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I'll let you make an Arcana check for that.
Why did I get a third natural one?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This is very bad.
Hang on. I want to see favored by the gods. If I fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I can add it to the total. Okay. Yeah, that's no good.
That's fun.
Good thing we use that reroll on the cool bar walk.
Yeah, good thing I used it on the bar walk. My once per long rest healing feature.
Great. Okay, so we are going to resolve this cinematic round with your one hope, Sigrid. Sigrid, what did you roll?
19.
19. Okay, we have some semblance of success through this. Kaseth, what did you roll?
You know what's great?
What?
Micah wasn't the only nat one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't let us pass this. We
Got
failed the
two
class, dude.
nice
Are we sure they're not throwing? Are we sure they're
Okay, so with all of the failures, and these are catastrophic failures from the party, something bad is going to happen. Okay, so anyone that is within the crowd, you are going to get a little bit trampled. You're going to take 2d10 points of damage.
All right.
That is only 5 points of damage for everybody that is within the crowd and not elevated above the crowd. Additionally, the automaton from across the statue room is going to take notice in what's happening. The crowd is so riled up that it requires another automaton to handle. So you guys see from the opposite room a blade of fire collapses from the automaton's arm as it runs up. That's really bad. Okay, so the crowd of people disperses, and it is just you 5 inside of this circle along with the dragon, who is desperately trying to do something about these automatons. Sigrid, light in the tunnel.
2 damage because I have resistant to bludgeoning damage.
You do actually manage to pull the automaton in the direction that you want. However, I'm going to say with everybody else's rolls, the blade does not necessarily collide exactly where you want it to, but I will let you do a strike against it. So go ahead and roll damage as you would a normal strike.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you punch it in the head.
Fists are very hard.
Oh, it hits automatically. Don't bother.
Oh, it does. So
Just
roll for
damage. Yes,
Okay.
roll.
Well, unarmed is not a roll. It is just 1 plus 4 is 4 damage. Yeah.
4 damage on the board. Okay, with 4 damage on the board, it is going to be the automaton's turn again. The automaton that is lying prone, that is fighting Sigrid, is going to make a strike against Sigrid. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that.
Do it. Do your worst.
That is going to be a 25 versus your armor class.
the worst. Okay, that hits.
Silvery barbs.
Okay, Silvery Barb's doing it again.
Thank you.
That is going to miss this time.
Very nice. Very nice.
And I am transferring advantage back to Hagen.
Sick. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. We'll need it.
Please save us, Aiden.
Okay,
Dissonant whispers ready.
as you are the closest to the additional automaton that arrives, you are going to take a strike from that one too.
Do it. Do it.
That is a D12.
Ooh, don't do that.
Sorry, that is going to be a 24 versus your armor class.
Oh yeah. That's it.
You are going to take. That is going to be 22 points of damage, and that is fire damage.
too.
Yes, 22 points of fire damage against you.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
Oh, DM plan.
Kasith, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so both automatons are on Secret.
Both of them are on Sigrid. It is quite a sight to behold.
All right, I am going to run up right next to the glass of the wall.
Yes.
Probably like a door or something that goes into the statue.
Yes, so there is a door that leads into the statue, and then the rest is just surrounded by this inlaid glass.
And the doors, are they similarly just dummy thick glass? Something else?
The doors are made of a metal.
Made of a metal. That's even worse.
You can
Probably.
get the AC of metal on that DM screen.
Oh.
Dude, you should just break the glass.
Don't mind if I do.
Just send it, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay, this is what I'm doing though. I am running up against the glass,
Okay.
right? Between automaton and glass.
Right.
And I want to, as I am standing there muttering profanities to myself, I'm gonna run over there and yell out, flame fingers over here! And I'm gonna try to get the fiery automaton's attention.
All right.
To attack me. I'm gonna have a little bit of that like sparkly energy just kind of like come out against the wall, kind of covered by my hand, and I'm going to prepare an action for when it attacks for aesthetics, try to jump out of the way, and release Shatter as it makes a swing toward the wall.
Okay, you are prepping Shatter.
Yes.
You're prepping Shatter against the glass. So Sigrid, wrestling with the automaton on the floor. What are you doing?
I pulled him up, so I
Yes.
think we are standing up now, actually.
Okay,
I have
so-
him, in between me and the glass currently.
Gotcha. So you are fighting this automaton. What would you like to do? You're still in a grapple.
So if he's still grappled, he didn't try to get out of that. Sigrid is going to reach for his sword so he can try to actually do some damage here and make another attack on him.
Okay, you're doing some shanking?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm grabbing this short sword made of gold that we picked up. I just
Gotcha.
want to, make that apparent as well.
Go ahead and roll.
That's nice. That is a 21 hit.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll for your damage, Sigrid.
6 damage.
6 points of damage on the automaton.
Yeah, Sigrid just keeps wailing on this guy. He's going to keep holding him up against the glass and hoping that the automaton, malfunctioning, will try to make another strike at the glass.
Great. Okay, Taryn, it is your turn.
Can I just like run up and drop kick the flaming one?
You absolutely can run up and drop kick
Kick
the
it
flaming
into the
one.
glass.
You're aiming for the glass? Okay, you'd have
I want
to...
to like just get a nice running start, run up, jump, both feet into its chest, push it toward the glass.
Okay.
Classic drop kick.
Yes, go ahead and you're basically shoving it, right?
Basically shoving.
Okay, what are the shoving rules? Is it just an attack? Any knowers?
It's actually, I think it's a strength saving.
Strength saving throw? Okay, I will make a strength saving throw. For now, we'll just do a contested. We can look up the rules later. Let's go ahead and make a contested strength roll.
Okay. I did bad.
What did you roll?
I got it.
Taryn, heroically jumping from the boxes, beautifully gracing the floor like a gazelle, running with both arms. You jump, planting both feet into the automaton, and nothing. You fall to the ground.
He is much bigger and heavier than I thought he was going to be.
The automaton is going to turn and look at you and say, "Please leave the premises."
Fair.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Taryn, that's your turn. You are right in the throes of fire. Egan, you're up next.
Okay, so I'm making the argument. I'm over here.
Here we go. Here we go.
First of all, bonus action, no controversy. I would like to use Mantle of Inspiration as my bonus action to give Sigrid, Taryn, and Caitlin.
Nice.
You guys all get 5 temp HP, by the way, and you can use your reaction to move away from this guy now. Alright? A little bit more in my wheelhouse. So I can feel there's the soul. I'm not able to completely convert it, but I can feel there's a soul.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and cut off the soul's connection to the automaton by casting Hold Person. It's got a soul.
That is a saving throw.
Yeah, this is a wisdom save. That's always
Wisdom
me, baby.
saving
You roll
throw.
for me. I don't roll.
That is going to be a 3. Hold person goes off, and that means that this automaton is stunned, incapacitated.
Yeah, it's paralyzed.
Okay, paralyzed. It cannot make an action on its turn. It is still grappled, but easier now.
I was going for the blade guy, or the fire
Oh,
guy.
the fire guy. Yes, my mistake. The fire guy sort of raises a sword, the flaming sword up against Taryn prone on the floor, and then gashing down, freezes, right? Your eyebrows singe a little bit. Okay, so that is hold person. Nice. Are you using your movement for anything?
I'm trying to get up. I know there's a crowd going. I'm probably not making
yeah.
amazing, but just trying desperately and just trying to keep eyes on my party. Just going, wading through the crowd as possible.
Okay, great. That is your turn. Egan, Micah, you are last on the initiative order.
This crowd is like pushing around Micah. He's taking the damage from people shoving him, mosh pitting him. Oh, sorry, my bad. And I think Micah kind of gets pushed into a stall, and it manages to scramble up just high enough to kind of get a view of things. And I think Estelle is probably just in his head, like, what are you doing? Stop being useless. Like, it's all over here if you don't do something. And Micah's like, you're right, Estelle. I'm so sorry. I should have always just listened to you from the get-go. And Micah is going to use the bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. It takes the form of Estelle. I think she's going to be floating up even higher. And Estelle is just going to rain down one of her golden needle and threads onto. So the automaton that's currently fighting Taryn is held
Paralyzed, yeah.
And then the automaton being grappled by Sigrid is you're both standing up and shouldn't be too big to hit, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm going after the one Sigrid's fighting.
Okay. I believe you get advantage on that.
You don't.
You don't?
You have to have the grappler feed.
Okay, sorry, you don't get advantage on that. Fuck me.
That's okay, because I rolled an 18.
An 18. An 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll for your damage.
5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage on the board. You see that parts of the automaton seem to be sparking as like rampant soul is just sort of pouring out of it. Sparking is maybe the wrong word. Like actual water is just like shooting out of its sides.
Cool. Seeing that was such a success, Micah is going to feel emboldened by Estelle's power and is going to try using some of the magic that he's been practicing. So I'm going to cast Sorcerous Burst using my action.
Okay.
It's a 10 versus armor class.
A 10 will not hit, unfortunately.
So Micah just like trying to make a little electricity in his hands and shocks himself a little bit. Falls off the box and back into the crowd.
Okay, the dragon that is currently there is going to make a lightning strike against the incapacitated automaton. That is going to be advantage. I know that for sure. That is going to strike, and it is going to take some damage. You see as this member of the Dragon of the South Sea, this serpent blood punches its fists together and erupts in lightning, is going to grab on to the automaton and just course lightning through it. That is going to deal some damage. Top of the order is going to be the automatons. I believe that I make a wisdom saving throw to try to break out of hold person.
Correct.
That was a 13.
13 is my DC.
Ooh, we are pulling out the coins of fate. Coins of fate,
Oh,
lady.
wait, no. 14. I didn't add. It was +3. I'm so sorry.
Putting away the coins of fate.
Sorry.
We're putting away
It was
the
a
coins.
14.
I'm so
They're going.
I'm sorry. I was like, wait, 8 + 3 + 2. Wait, 8 + 4 + 2. Wait. Sorry.
Okay, so that is going to be a failure to break out. The water automaton is still fighting.
Got him in a half Nelson.
Okay, it is going to make a strike against you because you're the only person that it can. It is sort of going to like shift the water blade from its front to its back, and it's going to try to jam it into you. That is going to be a 17 versus your armor class.
That hits.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and roll for damage on that.
You're fine, mate.
At 5 temp HP,
Water
baby.
and the fire, they even out, right?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
puts the fire
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
That is going to be 21 points of damage against you.
I'm up.
Oh my god, you're alive.
How much health do you have?
Temp HP.
1 hit point.
temp
1 hit point
HP,
left.
baby.
Seemingly, the whole person doing a lot. Kaseth, you didn't get to use your attack because you were waiting on the flame strike, unfortunately.
I mean,
Top of the order, you still have a shatter left if you want to use it. What would you like to do with your turn, Kaseth?
I mean, if I can still use that same slot, just say, fuck it, they're not coming. I'm just going to take a few steps away from the glass, leaving my little, thing there, and yell out, in the name of Kamari, and cast Shatter on the glass.
Okay, you're casting shatter on the glass.
Yep.
That is a roll to hit on your part, right?
That would be a saving
Glass needs to
throw.
make con
Yes.
saves.
Glass needs to
Yeah.
make a con save.
Disadvantage.
Because it's a construct or object. Or
Does
does it
it hit
automatically fail if
automatically?
it's an object?
I think it might hit automatically, honestly.
A non-magical.
Okay, you'd have to be crazy to miss this glass. So you are shooting.
Impressive.
You are shooting shatter at the glass. Go ahead and roll for damage on that.
That is going to be 16 thunder damage.
16 thunder damage. Okay,
Specifically.
as this is insanely reinforced glass, you do see sort of cracks ripple throughout the area that you targeted, but you see the rippling, shattering sort of stops at a point. It seems like you've done some damage to this glass, but it doesn't seem like you've pierced through it.
No, I still gotta draw him in this direction. Yeah, I'll stay in front of the glass,
Okay,
ready to hypothetically jump away.
so Sigrid, you are 1 HP. On your last legs, what would you like to do?
The only thing I know how to do. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna stab it.
Okay, you are stabbing him. Go ahead and roll to hit.
With advantage, that is a 22 to hit.
22 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yeesh. Okay. Same with the short sword again. It is another 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage on the board.
Trying to get all the water out of this friggin' thing.
Taryn, you are up next on the initiative order.
Well, if that thing's frozen, I'm just gonna try to pull the coin out.
Okay.
Can I do a sleight of hand check?
Yep.
Love that.
Ooh.
There's no way, dude! I got more dice. That's
Use my dice. That's a bad one.
Is that 2?
yeah, again, that's my third 2 in a row.
Better than 3 ones.
Okay, let me check.
Okay, I might make the argument that because this thing is stunned, you might get advantage on your sleight of hand.
I agree.
I think that is very reasonable.
I think that's
Different
fair.
dice.
And grapple.
Okay, that one is going to be a 12.
12.
That's pretty good.
12 is more than 10.
Okay.
die.
I can't roll well, dude. You're
gonna
die.
So you reach to grab the thing, and you notice that there's like a container of glass there. There's a latch on it that is locked, and you go to unlock it, pull at it, and I'm gonna say with a 12, unfortunately, you can't get it.
It was a latch? Could I have used my thieves' tools?
Apologies. Yes, you could have.
Well, I didn't know it was a latch.
Okay, my
Add
mistake.
my thieves' tools to it?
Yeah, I mean it's a latch.
Oh, okay, it's 14.
Oh, I don't know that's going to do it.
Oh no, I didn't make it. I was so close.
Okay, I'm getting so much whiplash here. No worries. With a 14, unfortunately, it is not enough to undo the latch that contains this soul coin. I will say on this turn, with a 14, you do manage to get it open, but you can't manage to like wriggle it out of that slot on this turn.
It's really hot in there too. It just keeps burning my fingers.
Okay, after that, it is going to be Egan.
You have 1 HP, so I'll just say that healing word. Sorry, brother. It's a waste of my healing word. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. For Guy who is currently stunned, I'm going to need him to make a wisdom save.
Right.
Because I'm casting healing word to cast dissonant whispers, baby.
Okay, that is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please, sir.
That is going to be a 15.
15. You're well aware that one he takes half damage.
Okay, half damage.
6 points of psychic damage, baby.
Okay, with 6 points of psychic damage, you see the last of the water seem to pour out all at once. The construct sort of wavers for a little bit in Sigrid's grasp. Do you want to let go of it?
No.
Okay, it's like it like falls limp inside of Sigrid's grasp, and Sigrid keeps punching it.
Bonus action, because my buddy has this in hand. I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay, bardic inspiration for you, Micah.
Great, though there's only one of the automatons left.
Yes, you have the stunned fire one.
Great. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the first level.
Okay.
That is a 19 versus armor class.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll for your damage.
That is going to be 16 radiant damage.
Wow. Okay, 16 radiant damage.
And then Estelle is going to follow that up with a spiritual weapon attack with advantage from Guiding Bolt. 18 versus armor class.
18 will hit.
And another 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Taryn, as you're standing beneath this thing, it seems like most of the fire just vents outside of this automaton, and your hair lights on fire a little bit. You don't take any damage for it, but it seems like this construct
Mental damage. What do you mean?
is on its last leg.
Psychic damage, yeah.
Take your own damage at your own will. Micah, that is your turn.
Yep.
Okay, so top of the order is the stunned automaton that has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 14, you know it well, baby.
14, that is a failure.
Down!
It sort of makes this very pathetic noise. I can't leave the premise. And that is its turn. Kasith, top of the order again.
We gotta get in here. I'm gonna cast Shatter again.
Okay, you're casting Shatter again. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I gotta shatter this thing. Alright, that's a 10 thunder damage.
10 thunder damage. Okay, so this time the section that you've been focused on explodes out in shards of glass. I need everyone in the radius to make a dexterity saving throw, which might just be you, Kasith.
Yeah.
I would say that I'm probably...
Okay, yeah. I'll have Taryn and Sigrid also make this dexterity saving throw.
I think I have advantage.
Oh, now I roll well. I got an unnatural 20.
I got a natural 20.
Oh my god. That's where our real skills lie.
So you got a
Apparently.
7, but would you consider the automaton cover?
Partial.
If it's full cover, I think it's like
no.
plus 10. But
Oh. I mean, you have 1 HP, right?
yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
I got hit by a tiny little piece of glass.
That's going to be 4 damage to everybody. Sorry, 8 damage to anyone who failed and 4 damage to the rest of you who succeeded, which is anyone who rolled above a 10.
We'll get you back up.
Sigurd and the automaton collapse into a pile.
Okay, so that is going to be Sigrid. You are making a death saving throw.
Yeah,
I won't use that dice.
that's
That's
a
the
bad
bad
one.
one.
I hate it. That's a failure.
A failure. Okay, 1 failure on
dice.
Sigrid.
After shattering the glass, I look back at Aegon and yell out, "Now is the time for your part, dog."
Oh, okay. Well,
Trying...
first of all, rude.
Yeah, you're okay. Right.
I could have used a thank you for whole person.
Drops concentration.
Is the Imperium polite? I
So,
don't think so.
Taryn, open latch. Trying to grab the hot little thing out of there.
Come on, buddy. Bardic inspiration.
It's a plus D6, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is 9 plus 3 plus 3, which is a 15.
Okay, nimbly, you pull the soul coin out of the slot. You see the construct lock up, go limp, and fall forward on top of you.
Oh, Aiden! Help!
Okay, that is going to be the end of initiative as both of the automatons are cleared. In the ruckus, there is a couple things. Yes, the glass is shattered. Don't know if anyone noticed that. The dragon of the South Sea stands before you. You also notice that 2 figures seem to have come down from a set of stairs leading from a hidden room atop the statue, or at least where a room might be atop the statue.
This is hot. In like there's too much like not like the sex.
Too much activity.
Like the fuzz kind of hot.
Yeah, not like
Ooh, shards of glass embedded in.
The serpent blood.
Can I stabilize Secret really fast?
Yes, I am so sorry.
I'm still
Secret.
death gripping the automaton on the ground.
Just let them bleed out.
Cure wounds. You don't even have to make a medicine check. Sigrid, that is 10 hit points back to you.
Thank you, Millhouse.
I think Taryn is still under the construct.
Help.
I'll get him off him.
Okay, you shove the automaton off. Okay.
I'm pocketing the coin.
What are you guys doing in this moment as these figures are sort of walking towards the door as the dragon is looking at you?
I'm gonna walk up to the serpent born,
The serpent
bornling,
blood, yeah.
and I am going to offer out my hand and be like, ugh, thanks for helping out there. That could have been bad for the bartenders.
You really saved my neck. Gonna like do the heavy hand clasp. I owe you guys one.
Anytime, just a couple of good citizens, just trying to do our due diligence, you get it.
Yeah, you guys got some power in there. To be honest, I didn't know that anything could break this glass, but seems like in the scuffle something happened.
Absolutely necessary.
Yeah, which one of you is that powerful? I want to see you.
It's me. For the Imperium! Whoa.
Yes, thank you.
I prominently display the 1 bar tattoo I have. And just bolt in there. For the Imperium!
Wait, into the room?
Yes!
Okay.
Gotta try and get this thing.
And I'm gonna try and mage hand the coin in this pirate eye patch while shouting for the Imperium. Yeah,
Are we gonna die?
Okay, I will say this is all happening very fast.
Yeah.
Let me think about this for a second because
Yeah.
the dragon is going to immediately try to stop you. So you are running past them?
Yes,
Yes,
I am
you are
trying
running-
to run past
The
them.
dragon is trying to stop him. I'm going to
holding
cast.
the dragon's hand.
That's true.
Okay, you're holding the dragon's hands.
So I'm just gonna accidentally slip and fall and just fall backward and drag him with me on accident.
Okay. I need you to make a strength. Just do a strength check.
That is an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you are clasping the hand. Go ahead and make a
Wait,
strength.
it might be a 9.
It might be a 9.
Look, Mara
No,
said
it's a-
chaos,
sorry,
and
sorry,
I
I
said,
messed up.
okay.
It's a 10.
A 10. You try to bring, you sort of do a fake fall, trying to bring the serpent blood down with you. He sort of just pulls his hand away, and you don't bring him with you. I will have you, Agan. I think it makes sense for you to make either an athletics check to try to break through this.
Yeah.
As the dragon is trying to stop you from entering the room.
So I've not cast Mage Hand yet,
Okay.
because I'm more than 60 feet away.
Yes.
And I can I'll do that later. I'm going to try my variation, my little special swass on Mage Hand. I'm going to try and use my telekinetic, which is just my little proto unseen servant. I'm going to try and shove him just out of the way. He needs to make a con save.
Okay, that is a con save coming out.
He'll be shoved 5 feet.
That is going to be a 17.
Ah, well, Beans, he's up, but he knew that I attempted to shove him telekinetically, I suppose. Yeah, so I guess I'm still making...
The dragon is going to try to grab you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just try not to be grabbed, if possible.
Yep.
Alright, cases. Alright. You said go. I went go. That's can I use an acrobatics to get out of that?
You're just making a contested strength check. That's
Strength
just
is
a
strength.
grapple.
Okay.
Trying to do a front flip over the guy, then it's more accurate.
That's a 14.
A 14 will not do it.
I am going to silvery barbs this guard as he tries to grab. So I'm gonna Estelle is going to this ghostly spectral hand is gonna reach out and kind of try to trip him as he charges.
So this is going to be disadvantage on that roll. I'll make it in front of everybody. Why not? He has a +3 to strength.
That sucks.
+3 to strength. So we're going to make this roll in front of everybody for fun. Oh, that is low. With the silvery barbs, you feel the grip of the dragon on your arm. Strong, steady. Something slips. And you pierce your way through. You are now sprinting in the center of Zanim, of the room of the statue of Zanim.
Yep.
You have a turn before something happens to you, before people get to you. What would you like to do?
Agan, your fate is yours, and you're gonna get advantage on your next.
Nice.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna use my turn, and I'm going to try and toss the coin up, mage hand midway, try and get that up as soon as possible.
Okay.
And try to get into the pirate's eye.
You send your mage hand upwards. It flies through the sky. You nimbly, deftly drop the coin into the slot.
Yeah.
Is this good or bad?
That
I
is
don't
in
know.
Zanim's eye patch. A rumbling cascades throughout Zanim's archive. The foot sitting atop of Loch Low, the great kraken, rises and falls. That's where we're gonna end today's session.
I knew it had to do with the feet. I knew it. Secret knew it had to do with the toes. It was always in the toes.
I can't do this anymore.
And what is this exactly?
I can't turn a blind eye to what you and your people are up to.
We've been over this before, Stirwin. We do research.
Research, huh? That's a broad word. Now tell me, if it's only research, then why must you be so secretive?
As a part of our deal, what we research is none of your business. Me and my people pay you a rather handsome sum for discretion.
9 children have gone missing this past year.
I don't like your implication, Aridi.
It's not just an implication. 10 went missing the first year we were here. 12 the next. All of them gone from places where they wouldn't be missed. It's a pattern.
The Free Isles are a dangerous place. Kids go missing all the time.
That might be so. But I have proof.
You should be careful with your words, Stirwin. You might say something you can't take back.
A kid. One of them survived. His eyes. His soul. What the fuck did you people do to him? You people are monsters.
Do not act like your hands are clean.
I never hurt anyone.
Do you know why I hate people like you, Stirwin? You're nothing more than a dog with a big stick playing hero. You were so happy to take this position, to take our money, to leverage our power. When I first found you, you were but a pathetic water mage drafted into the stalwarts front line. I remember that day, right before your first deployment. Remember how you begged me, Aridi? So scared to fight for your home, scared to be on the front line, scared to die for your country. I saved you from that fate. I gave you a platform. I put you in the position you're in. I showered you with gold, and now you have the gall to call me a monster? You say that you've never hurt someone, but it's funny, Stirwin, that this conversation never once came up when you weren't sitting in that seat. You've signed off on our ships. You've turned a blind eye to our operations. You took our money and built an empire with it, and now you find yourself with a pittance of power. You take a moral stand? Tell me this much. Will your people still support you when they learn what you've signed off on? Will they be willing to go back to their old way of life when this decrepit island turns back into the dung heap of the Free Isles?
I have a responsibility now. One that I've never had before. These people. They deserve a leader who takes actions for them, not for himself. And yeah, I've been a coward all my life, but I'm tired of being so afraid. 'Cause I owe it to these people. I owe it to the people of the archive to be better. And if they choose to get rid of me based on the truth, then at least my fall will be ordained by their will, not by yours.
I will make this very clear, and I will not repeat myself. Though it would be rather trivial for me to replace you, Stirwin, it is a pain for me to arrange your death and replacement. I respect your sudden crisis of conscience. But the simple fact of the matter is, you and I have an arrangement. Forget about what you have learned. Lead your people. Enjoy a comfortable life with your family. It would be a shame for them to get hurt in all of this.
Do what you must, you pig. I want you, and I want your people off my island.
Very well. Tell Joshin I say hi.